than their output. It is also predicted that Africa's population will increase from 1.1 billion in 2017 to 4.2 billion by 2010, when Nigeria will account for 1 in 12 of the world's birth. Nigeria and South Africa are expected to experience the greatest rise in investment spending on capital goods over this period and a change in the gender distribution. Define gender distribution. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, gender distribution is the split of males and female in the population of a country. Please do not use the word gender again. आपको number नहीं मिलेंगे. It's going to be a tautological response. Split of female and male in the population of a country. For a given time period. For a given time period. Should get me 2 marks. B. Explain two benefits of higher economic growth rate. Benefits of, अच्छा ये नहीं बताया हुआ किसको. So you can take liberties in this question. Higher economic growth rate means that output of the economy of the country is increasing at a faster rate, is increasing year on year, which means every year it is increasing on a regular basis. So now what does it mean? What are the benefits? Higher levels of economic growth, higher growth may take the economy towards full employment levels, economy towards full employment. उससे क्या होगा? Cyclical unemployment will fall. ये आपने याद करना है. Cyclical unemployment will fall. Right? This is the first thing. Cyclical unemployment will fall. I get 2 marks here. Right? So, the other benefit is higher economic growth may increase incomes, which may lead to higher living standards. And why? Because they can spend more, better access to education and healthcare. Awesome. So higher income growth rates mean that output of the economy is increasing year on year, or annually. Higher growth may take the economy towards full employment, which means cyclical unemployment will fall. Higher economic growth may increase incomes, which means higher living standards. And why? Because people now will have better access to education and healthcare. What is C? Analyze the disadvantages of a rapidly growing population. Number of people are increasing at an increasing rate, year on year. This is what it means, year on year. आप ये चीज पहले इसकी डेफिनेशन में या एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ की टर्म में लिखेंगे, फिर आगे बढ़ेंगे और बताएंगे कि रैपिडली ग्रोइंग पॉपुलेशन, if population is rapidly growing, resources may not grow at the same rate. इससे क्या होगा? May not grow at the same rate. What will happen because of this? Overcrowding of resources, or what will happen is that since the country is overpopulated, the GDP per capita may start to fall. What is the second disadvantage? Rapidly growing. Now I am looking for a reason of why the population may be growing. So if population is growing, now I am thinking, if population is growing due to higher birth rate, किस वजह से हायर बर्थ रेट? पॉपुलेशन कैसे ग्रो हो सकती है? या तो डेथ रेट कम हो जाए, या बर्थ रेट्स बढ़ जाए, या इमिग्रेशन बढ़ जाए। लेकिन मैं ये अज्यूम कर रहा हूँ दैट द पॉपुलेशन इज ग्रोइंग ड्यू टू हायर बर्थ रेट्स, यानी कि मोर चिल्ड्रन, राइट? हायर बर्थ रेट्स, इससे क्या होगा? मीन्स मोर चिल्ड्रन इन द शॉर्ट टर्म, इससे क्या होगा? Number of dependents will increase. In the short term, right? Which means the government now will have to spend more on education and child care and health care, which is going to further deplete the government resources. The opportunity cost may be high, right? And also now the government would have, since the number of dependents is increasing, the government's revenue is not getting, because tax वाले तो लोग ही नहीं है, ये कोई काम करने वाले बच्चे थोड़ी ही हैं, ये तो 6 महीने का बच्चा है, 7 महीने का बच्चा है, ये क्या कमा के देगा गवर्नमेंट को? So now the government is not getting any resource, any revenue, and the government has to spend on people. So what is going to happen? Budget deficit. Yeah. So government may be spending more than it is able to generate revenue, which may lead to budget deficit and external borrowing. So I understand that you predict in the future. So that is what I'm writing, and I hope that you are able to understand this question. Part D. Discuss whether or not a cut in the rate of interest will increase investment. So yes, if interest rate falls, cost of borrowing falls, and if the rate of return, या rate of investment by the firm is greater, ये लिखेंगे आप, if rate of investment is greater than the rate of interest, if the rate is greater than the rate of interest, what's going to happen? the number of firms, investment will increase, right? What else? Um, cheaper loans will be more so expansion. And when firms decide to expand, they will automatically go for more investments. But a cut in the rate of interest may not increase. No, may not increase. If people and firms are pessimistic, pessimistic का मतलब होता है disappointed, not very hopeful, pessimistic about the economy, pessimistic about the economy. So if the people in a particular place think that the economy is going to become worse, why do you think they're going to invest? So number of people plus firms, if they are pessimistic and they expect the economy to decline, then interest rate may not be effective. Not effective in increasing height. Right? Not effective in increasing investment. So let me just, and the second part is no if economy is in recession, rate of interest may not motivate consumers in spending more, and if demand levels are low, if demand levels are low, firms may be reluctant to invest. So firms may not invest and I may not increase, and this is what the answer is. Right? So I think let's stop here. I think we have done two questions. It's late. I know you guys have to sleep. Some of you have a workshop tomorrow for maths. So wishing you all the best, and I hope this has helped you. Thank you.